All right. Actually, it might be good now. I was muted, but it also was disconnecting and connecting. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think I can be heard. All right. What's good with you guys? We got another stream. We're on Gran Turismo 7. They released an update that included a power pack. All right. Oh man, it disconnected. Give me a second. Let me try plugging in my other wire. You gotta have backup wires. It's very important. All right, we should be good now. Hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't disconnect again. So, Gran Turismo 7 released a power pack update, which added a few new cars and an entirely new understanding of racing, apparently. I don't understand if they understand that a majority of racing is casuals. Most people playing this game are not practicing to be the next Fernando Luis, the black dude that drives Formula One, whatever his name is, right? Lewis Hamilton, something like that. Most people are very casual, including me, even though I've played since Gran Turismo 1. Even I'm casual. Even I wouldn't want to be. Like, if you're going to grind that hard racing, you can fucking go get behind the wheel of a vehicle and go do it yourself. Assuming you have a vehicle, if you're going to go that hard. But obviously what drew me to this is not one fuck given about that car. We gonna find it real quick. I don't know where you at, but I'm gonna find you. This. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get this. What a beautiful vehicle. A vehicle we should have been given freely. You know what I'm saying? That should have been given to us freely. But here we are, having to spend basically $30 to get access to one of the most beautiful vehicles you've ever seen. Now, there's a lot of things that come with this, right? That you could say, hey, this is actually like beneficial. You get a decent amount of money for doing these long ass races, sure. But that should just be the game. That's always just been Gran Turismo. That's why I don't give it credit. Like, why am I saying like, hey, these guys are doing a great job, and this is just the game they've always delivered since the beginning of time? Ever since I started liking this game, that's just been what this game was. You did licenses, you gained access to more cars, more races, more things you could do in the game. You did a few all-star tournaments, won a few cars, sold them on repeat to make money, but also made money from doing the race itself. And you build your car empire, your garage, the way you've always wanted to. And you just do it all over again. You do it different ways, you try different cars, and the appeal has always been there from that aspect. Now, it's like, yeah, you can do that, but you got to do it like 10 times harder than you used to. Because I remember playing this game with my brother when I was younger. Even my aunts, uncles, even had a teacher in like first grade who would talk about this game, Gran Turismo. I think it was 2 at the time. And it had an energy, for lack of words, an aura to it, to where everybody played it, even though it's just some regular racing shit. And everybody loved it. We don't love this game no more. And it's hard to love it. Because it's like, they don't love you. They just love the type of money they can get out of you. They can get you money for attention. That's all they're asking for. We'll give you a bit of attention. It's like everybody's a stripper. You're only getting that dance if you're paying. And video games were never that. You entering the club was your payment. But now you gotta pay twice to enjoy yourself. And I don't think nobody likes that. Especially because this don't deliver the same dopamine you would in a club. So look, we gotta sit here, practice, qualifier, 10 minutes, race 3 laps. I'm not sure what the winning system is like in this game, like in this specific mode, but we'll find out. I'm not going to yap while I'm racing. When I race, I kind of lock in for real. And give me a second. Welcome to the practice round. During this session, you can race and return to the pit as often as you like. Now's your chance to get warmed up, so head out and bring tires to temperature and find your rhythm. But most importantly, relax. You can practice for as long as time allows. Can I skip practice? Check the leaderboard to see how other drivers' lap times compare them with your own and set new goals to chase. I'd rather not. Some of these dudes are beyond elite. I remember we had to do GT Academy back in the day. I was like top 1,000. And the next 1,000 times were all different by like half a second. Until the top 10 were all different than the 1,000, if you will, if you understand. Alright, they basically talking to me like I've never raced in my life. Wait, don't have a good stream me yet. I complained for the past, actually don't know how long I've been streaming. I definitely complained for about a good 10 minutes. I would suggest you check it out. I think most Gran Turismo players can kind of feel that at heart, because if you've played this since Gran Turismo 1, look at me, I'm saying wait like you the bus. No, I was just fucking around, but still, it really hits at the core, because I've been leaving a few comments on the videos like, what happened to the game I love? This game used to be all I thought about. Like, it'd be times where I like wake up thinking like, damn, I want to play Gran Turismo 2. And you think to yourself like, why? It's the variety, it's the love, it's the effort, the willingness, how hard they worked to give you a good game. And this is like, hey, we'll work hard, but I'm gonna need you to throw a few dollars in there too, big bro. It's like my comparison was like being at the club, a strip club. Not only do you gotta pay to get in, you gotta pay for that dopamine too. You gotta pay for that boost. And games wasn't like the strip club before. You used to pay and enjoy endlessly. Now it's like you're on a timer, like, hey, your dance is coming to an end. Yeah, if you want more, put a little, you know what I'm saying, parking meter. We got to come up with an analogy for this, because this is where I'm at with this game and every other game. But Gran Turismo is like, I only got this power pack to get the road car Supra because it's beautiful. Seeing that car almost dropped a tear. That, but remember, this is something I commented on too. What happened to shuffle races? Did they think that wasn't a good idea? I remember being in, I think, either middle school or high school. Either like 9th grade or middle school. And every day I got home, I shuffle raced for hours. For hours. Don't matter what I was doing. Do a daily race, hit the shuffle race. Hours. Didn't even realize, oh, it's time to go to sleep. The whole day went by just straight up shuffle racing at all performance points. Slow cars, fast cars, race cars. Like, I'm not sure if most Gran Turismo players feel like this, but sometimes I like to watch races. So when I had B-Spec, or when they had B-Spec in arcade mode, I think it's Gran Turismo 4, right? You could do B-Spec in arcade mode. I think Gran Turismo 5 B-Spec was strictly like the regular like story mode. And I think same for 6. It's either one of the two. Point is, sometimes I just like to chill and watch a race. Like, it's almost like therapeutic, because you just like racing. So I would just have a race going on. Like, if I was focused on something, or this is like, I was playing Gran Turismo 4 even as like an adult. I'd be in college and I just have a race going in the back, and I check it every now and again, or watch it for some time, and like just hearing it in the back. And they got rid of B-Spec. They got rid of customizations. They got rid of everything cool with the game. And then they brought it back, but it's like half-assed. And then to get anything even cooler, it's like, hey brother, we need a bit more than that 70 you paid to get in this bitch. Now you got to pay for that dance. And I don't like those tactics. The ambulances are an issue. It's just that they've been slapping you in the face so long. It's like, okay, like, let me see something here. This shit says 51 minutes. Can I leave? Oh, you could just end it when you want? Had no idea. I thought I had to sit here for 50 minutes. They've been adding shit cars since this game came out. They give you one cool car, one regular sedan, or some fucking EV or something, and then a piece of shit. I don't know who the niche crowd is for these cars with 63 horsepower or 100 horsepower. These fucking ancient hatchbacks from the 70s and shit. You know, like, I don't know who asked for any of that, but they've been here for a while and they've been adding them. So that's why I didn't really go into that comment, because when I seen it again, I'm just like, it's just shrug, like, you see me on here right now, I have not been playing this game. That's the thing. I haven't been playing it. I gave it a piece of my soul already. Almost 1,000 hours. If I'm going off of when I was playing it on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. And most of that time was spent grinding. And by the time I finished grinding, I didn't even want to drive the car that I just grinded for. I was grinding to get that Porsche Strassen version. I finished grinding. I'm like, didn't even drive that bitch for like a month. Yeah, I would like races that remember they used to have the races that were in the manufacturers. Bring something like that back. Like, when you speak about Korean, I think of what the fuck were they called? They were in 2. I don't think they were in 3, but they brought them back for 4. But it was manufacturer races. Something like why don't we have stuff like that? Every race should, like, you know, championship, right? The Hatsu. Well, I mean, they could bring that back. We kind of have a lot of cars like that. But what I'm saying is, like, remember they had the midget race. It doesn't necessarily, to me. Yeah, the Daihatsu is Japanese. I think they had a Korean car was Proto Motor back in the day. What was that, like a Spira? Is that even a real car? Like, did they actually ever develop that? Because other than Hyundai, I'm trying to think. I don't even know any other Korean brands that they actually put on for real. I want them to bring the essence of what we fell in love with. Now, you sound like a car enthusiast, which is 100% fine. This game used to have lanes. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you remember playing Gran Turismo 5 and people were just driving around, what was that special stage something? Route 7 or something? Something like that, right? People just drove around. Like, people still have lobbies like that, right? Where they show cars off, but it's not the same. They don't have that same vibe no more. People used to drag race and shit. People used to be eager to show off their wraps and their paints. Remember they made paints a rare thing in Gran Turismo 5? People used to be able to trade and shit. Used to be able to borrow cars. Like, I don't know if you feel that same feeling as me, which is fine. Because the complaints for this game are wide. This is a sector of complaint that I have. And you might have a different sector of complaint. And I think everybody needs to band together. Because they're not listening. Only thing that they're listening to is, hey, we'll try a little harder for you, but it's gonna cost you, bitch. And it's like, whoa, that's never been Polyphony Digital. They've always just strived to give you the best game they could. Whether you played Gran Turismo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, they weren't masterpieces, but they were great to you. That's the thing. We all played those games relentlessly. Like, okay, when did you start Gran Turismo? Let's see it. Like, I want to see like how far your veteranship goes. Because if you've played all, you get like let's just say a full picture that encapsulates all the changes that you've had to accept over time. They were like, okay, I can fuck with this. That's the thing. It's like when one went to 2, they made everything about 1 better. You know what? Never even thought about that for real. Because I guess when you only care about money, right? Well, not only care, but let me read that one out loud. They probably got jealous of all the subscription racing games and DLC packs for just one car, like ACC and stuff. So I used to play on PS1, and then I think I stopped playing about GT4 when they started doing the prologue shit. That's 5, Gran Turismo 5 prologue. Understandable. GT5 was nice though when it actually came out. It was actually very, very good. I don't know if you care about emulators or anything, but I have it on emulator, and there's an online mode. It still exists, but we ain't gonna get too deep into that. Point is, that means you can remember this. From 1 to 2, 2 made everything about 1 100 times better, and they gave you 600 more cars. It was a win-win. They gave you more everything, but also what you loved from the first one. Part 3 obviously was a generation shift, so people didn't know how hard they could push PlayStation 2. What's the word? They didn't know how much they could push its ability to emulate smoothly. Because I even have some PlayStation 2 games that don't even play smoothly because they came out later and they pushed it way past what it should be able to do, and the games are just not smooth. Probably run better on emulation but not hardware. So they gave us 200 cars, right, for Gran Turismo 3. Still was fine. That was great graphics for 2001. But we're like, hey, we can't customize our cars no more. But it didn't matter because it still was a nice evolution to the game, right? You said I swung to Forza for like 2 and 3, but then 4 was ass, right? Because even Forza started losing its soul. I remember, because if you're in my age group, right? If you've played you seem to be, if you've played the games I've played, right? People used to have those arguments at school, like, oh, Forza better, or oh, Gran Turismo better. Oh, in Forza you could do this. Oh, but Gran Turismo, the driving is, shit like that. I stopped hearing those conversations around what you said, Forza 4. And then Horizon, and is it called Horizon? And when they start branching out and made the game strictly like, hey, we're gonna go hard but for money, that strip club mentality, like, you gonna buy this bitch, but like all the shit you like, you gotta really pay for again. Yeah, sick. That is disgusting. Absolutely sick. We used to have those arguments. That's the thing. Like Gran Turismo, like the DLC was mild. I think Gran Turismo 5 had like a paint pack or something, right? They had like paint packs. I'm not sure if you could buy money. Maybe you could, maybe you couldn't. Maybe you could. I don't quite remember. But it wasn't egregious. Like, I know Forza really took that turn and turned off their whole fan base. All the shit you liked was behind paywall. All of it. And I think personally, I'm gonna get your opinion since you play Forza. When it was available for PlayStation, I thought about getting it. Is that a decent investment at this point in Forza's life cycle and the way that they treat their games? Because I dead ass really got this just to complain, because I only got it for one car. Let's be honest. All this racing shit I don't care about, bro. I'm not Speed Racer. I'm not Lewis Hamilton. I'm not Ayrton Senna. It's cool to race, sure, but like after a while, it's like, bro, I'm tired. Get the fuck off this game. Pulling a whole fucking shift. Like it's I felt like 5, or was it 6? Whatever one had shuffle races was grab and go fun. You hop on this bitch, you make a good amount of money, and you have fun with friends. You would see the same people in shuffle races, so it's like people you know. They had voice chat back in the day too. Remember that? Remember where you could talk shit and on Gran Turismo voice chat? That's probably why they stopped it. Let me read this. You say, it's a good game, but then it gets to a point in the progression where you just have like, and don't know what to do. I get that. Those are games that try to, they pull your teeth in a different way. This is all like pulling teeth also. That game gives you so much to do to where it's like you get stuck not wanting to do nothing at all. It's like cleaning a room. That's what I compare those type games to. It's like you got bullshit here. And it's like, I don't know how to start. So you just lay in the bullshit and don't do anything at all. And some games really get you that vibe where that's how I start feeling. Completely different game, but that's how I start feeling when I was playing Genshin Impact. I was one of those people that got addicted to Genshin Impact. And I used to play it every day, and it was cool because it was manageable. But it got to a point where it's like you got so much shit to do for a daily to where it's like I'm not even logging on this bitch no more. So it's too open for me. The motorsports are okay because you can learn a track and get better. So yeah, you just end up driving around aimlessly, which can be cool. But if it's sport of VR, I think I would just like cruising more. That's how I feel with this game. Like, my son is a baby, and I've been showing him a Dodge Viper. Like, there's this channel called 19 Bazzi, I believe, where they get some cars on the track. So I've been showing him Dodge Vipers, and then I load up this game. I'm trying to spark the interest of cars, obviously, and the car I like. And I just be cruising around now. The past few times I've played this game, I did the weeklies recently, but I just been cruising in a blue Dodge Viper with white stripes. Don't even want to play this bitch. That's why I'm sitting here still yapping. We chatting for sure. Most people can multitask. I can multitask, but it's like, I'd rather even talk to you than fucking play this game right now. This power pack is so uninteresting that I prefer to talk than play it. He said you might like Forza, honestly. Potentially. I'm getting into older games. I have the emulators for them. I'm not afraid to say this. I'm getting into that type shit. I'm downloading a few mods for Forza where they add cars from some people have made, and like, I want to get into Forza organically. I want to play Forza Motorsport 1, 2, 3, and I think which one is on Xbox 360? I forget, but I want to play that. I want to play the little Project Gotham or Project Cars, or whatever the fuck the name is. I was playing Sega GT. I never had an Xbox growing up, so I didn't get to make that switch that you made to trying out Forza. So if I played Forza on here, this would be my first one. That's why I'm asking if it, I've been a Gran Turismo boy. I've been literally a stan of Gran Turismo, and I can't beat the drum of this game no more. I don't know if you know the YouTuber Raffle Waffle that makes like critical like think pieces on the game. Literally, I haven't watched him in a while, but when I was watching him, he completely encapsulated everything I felt about this game. And I don't know if you have that same nostalgia feeling I have, but I just feel like we like, how can I really, like, what's the word? How can I boycott what they're doing? I just bought the power pack. I bought it because of one car. You know what I'm saying? Like, this element of the game should already just be the game. This should be a mode that we have access to. All of this. This should not be something that we're paying for. I bought this game to drive that road car Supra. I said this game. This power pack. Only reason. You know what? Let's get into it a little bit. You say, do you ever play sport mode? No. You said, I think it's a good game. You don't need any of the DLC to have fun driving around, passing motherfuckers on the highway in your Viper. Yeah, I felt like that too. I think personally, I don't know if it's because if we're getting old or not, but this game used to have a car culture effect feeling that I don't feel anymore. All the cars I like I like the McLaren, the F1, the GT2 one, the Fina. That's just like, what, 15 million in the game? I like the McLaren F1 in general. That's just, what, like 20 million? The GT3 version, or GR3, fucking 15 million? Bro, some of these cars that I really enjoy, I'll never own in this game. So I've resorted to playing Need for Speed Heat to use the McLaren F1. But yeah, I've only ever played sport mode like one time. There's a dedication to racing that I don't have right now. I was interested in that type of stuff when I first started playing this game again, right? But as I've gotten to this point, let me just do one lap. As I start playing it, I just don't have that drive anymore. I've given so much love to this game. It's just not rewarding. The love is not given back to you. Actually, what? This turns way better than I thought. I've never actually driven this car before. So give me a second. Hold on. How far are you into the power pack? Did you finish it already, or? And is the extra 20% bread, like, is it worth it? Do you feel like, you know what? Me picking this car, getting the extra money, it actually worked out for the best. I haven't done this track in so long. Probably since like Gran Turismo Sport. It's coming back to me now though. Did you stream every day? Oh. I'll have to check you out. I haven't played this. Look, I probably haven't streamed. Yeah, here we are yapping again. I probably haven't streamed Gran Turismo in like a year. It's just I couldn't. My heart won't allow me to. It's like reminiscing about someone who's passed away. It can only either make you emotional or make you feel lifeless because you realize it'll never come back to you again. And I feel like that when I stream this game. My fire has not returned. But here, let me click your channel. Actually can't do it from where I'm at. I actually have played with a YouTuber before, Jordan Sim Racing, another small YouTuber. Cool guy too though. We're gonna sub up real quick. Just for you staying here this long, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, whenever you want, you could bounce. I don't want to have to hold you hostage. I wouldn't hold anyone hostage during this stream. Not for this game. Other things, yeah, sure. Bro, am I tripping? It's not popping up. Oh, my dumb ass forgot the Z. Ah, I see. Hey, bless you. I get heartburn. Can't eat this late. Look. Actually, look. Got the Tums pack next to me. Can't eat this late. Literally. Wait, the AI whooping ass like that? 142 timing? Uh-oh. I'm 3 seconds behind. What's your favorite car so far out this pack? To win and to use, like that you forced yourself to get used to and like, and one that you look forward to winning or have won already. I gotta start looking at the AI's time. It's making me nervous to fuck up. Bro, they are beating ass. This is impressive. So I'm just never supposed to get in top 3? Definitely cut through the grass. Alright, boys, we're gonna start from 4th place. That lap was scuffed anyway. So you said, yeah. And you know what? I wouldn't say you're a noob. I'm not a noob. I thought I had a decent lap time. I guess the fuck not, huh? Am I tripping? He probably... Is that the same car as me too? Let me see if I can change the info real quick. That was way off. Driver slash car. Can't even see the car. So I think the Porsche GT3 RS is a little squirrely for my liking. Once I put down some laps, I like it. Started playing about 8 months ago, so I have level 70, about 75% event completion. So I only play when I'm streaming. That's how I used to be. But, you know, I start wanting to show off certain cars, so I used to grind all stream, and that fucked me over. You know what? The Super S license, or the Master, whatever the fuck the new one they added, that got my blood and my juices flowing. I'll say that. Stuff like that, where it's like a free new addition that's challenging and loving in the game, like, I felt good about that. Shit like that, I'm into. And it took me a while, but I got gold at everything. Alright, let's see if the AI just embarrasses me. Also, I'll say this: I'm not used to using cars around this speed. And we'll find out right now, won't we? Warmed up just a little bit, but it's all about remembering the track. So I used to do this track quite a lot. You know what? Let's see if we on the same wavelength. You play this game online, right? You enter a lobby. What's the first car you see? What I'm saying is like, all right, for example, I play in lobbies from like 750 pp, 800 pp. I'll just spoil it, right? An issue I have is you like, all right, for example, gaming online has kind of changed the way human beings operate, but that, oh my god, hey man, oh my, give me a second. Okay, it stopped. Oh my god. All right, let me finish what I'm saying real quick. He's upping up the volume. Good God. Give me just a moment. All right. So, four-wheel drive cars. Nissan Skyline. Nissan GTR, aka R35. It's forcing people to break that mold. So many people play this game and they don't know how to drive anything except for a four-wheel drive. We need people like that broken. We need their spirits beat down. We need it grated through the cheese grater. We need it grinded down, waterboarded, and reborn. They need to drive new cars. No more four-wheel drives every time you fucking load up the game. If I had $1 for every time I went online and loaded up a session to play this game, and there's no variety in car. R32, R34, R35, Huracan. Like, it's lifeless at that point. Yeah, look, I love me some four-wheel drives too, but sometimes I'm not afraid to switch it up, spin out a few times. Like, because I'll drive the Viper, right? Clearly a FR. It's not as challenging as a few other cars, but, you know, like some cars, you know, just are fucking awful. We know that already. But like you can go with a few safe FRs, like the new C5 Corvette that came out. I drive that. I couldn't wait to throw on the C5R livery from Gran Turismo 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Couldn't wait to throw that on. Did it immediately. Beautiful. Actually, after this, look, let me finish this. Let's see how we do. And I'll go to the garage. And I'll respond to the things you just said, too. That's if you got time. So, because I don't want to delay the challenge. Oh, my God. I forgot I was turning. That was awful. I usually have the stream set up a bit better than this too, like where I do it through a capture card, but I don't have it with me right now. So we're just giving raw PlayStation stream right now. It's easier when I have the chat on screen and maybe to peek at OBS or something. And stay engaged like I should. Damn. Bro, the best I'm giving him is a 146. How many times have we hit that exact time? Like 3 times? Knowing the AI is giving you 142 is crazy. Let me end it before they set times. You can't do that, sadly. Power Pack have penalties. We might have to play this like we used to back in the day. So one of them AIs got speared in the dirt, my God. I remember playing Gran Turismo 3, and on Grand Valley where they have that section in the sand with that tight turn, bro. I didn't have a GT1 yet, so I didn't have a R390, and I didn't have a Toyota TS020. I didn't have one of those yet, so I had like probably was a GT40 or something. And that 787B, as soon as he got to that turn, slid that car straight into the dirt. You got him. And he would always catch up by the end of the race. You had to. By 10 laps, playing defense from that point on. Why are they faster? Am I tripping? Are they shifting better than me? Oh my. Oh man. Politely, Michael Jordan Game 6 helped him into the dirt. He shouldn't have been driving so aggressively. He wouldn't have died right there. I'm about to start following their line. My controller died. Give me a second here. I was feeling it too. I was just vibing out. Just then, tapped the fuck in. It happens, right? Alright, let me... Come on, lock in. Well, I'm racing for my fucking life at this point. This is like Fast and the Furious, and I ain't talking about the first two. I might have to jump through a building or two with this intensity right here. Shh, shh, shh. Getting a tap on the shoulder is crazy though. Why does part of me feel like they really just... Oops, I fucked that one up. Oh yeah, I'm fucking up. Good thing this is a slow vehicle. Look, they playing real well right now, sure. But why? Part of me feels like they're just faster than me, you know? Like actually just driving faster cars. Even though the first car is the same car. You seen how they got off on me? They are upping my speed though, ain't they? It's like this one's slowing down for me. He wants to give me a chance to pass. Come the fuck here. Do with the Super GT. I can get him right here. He's... Move, buddy. Come on. Shouldn't have tried to block me off there, brother. Nothing worse than just hearing another engine while you're hearing yours. It's like a mosquito. Bro, now he's slowing down. If I was this much faster than him. Let me see. Best lap will determine everything. If I got a better time, understood, but damn, they got me out here trying to race for real, huh? Improve my time by 3 seconds. Alright, so you say my favorites are the GR3 cars and like your Hyundai Elantra. You got, hey, you love Korean vehicles, don't you? Controversial opinion. I hate the R34 Skyline. It drives like shit without tuning. Yes, but fast. So all the normies go straight for it. Obviously, they prefer the R35 though. $78 miles today. What the fuck was I doing earlier? I was doing something. Looks like we got to get used to seeing that third up there, huh? FF tuning battle. Just I'll get back to it. Don't worry. We bought it. We gonna motherfucking play it. Oh yeah, I was doing this earlier. Bro, this shit took so long. Literally, they were racing like this in here. Also, this is part of my complaints too. That's why I did it for real. I know it's a 3-star ticket, but does it have to always be the smallest money pile? I literally made a video on this back in the day. Why am I gonna get the pennies over there? You mean to tell me I can't slip up and get... Alright, bro, it's on stream. This is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, come on, man. They tried to break my complaint system right there. After months of giving me the smallest money pile, they want to all of a sudden give me 100,000 after I spend $30. Excuse me. So what I'm getting at, I'll be quick. Clearly, I'm addicted to nostalgia for every car. Clearly reminiscent. I'm gonna do this. Sure. You gotta let me know, because we gotta prepare mentally to play this game. I don't just play it all the time. I used to, which is why I have all these motherfucking cars. But as of late, bro, you gotta prepare mentally. Clearly a man stuck with nostalgia, addicted to it. Keep the dream alive. Literally living by that right the fuck now. Stuck with nostalgia. Worked hard for that. I got like 4 Vipers, brother. 4. This the one I was cruising, showing the baby. Dead ass. All right, let's get back to it. We ain't gonna get into my whole story. That's for another time. Gotta take deep breaths doing this shit. Damn. 6 laps too. Damn. 380 horsepower though. Okay, you just gotta let me know. You can add me. I'm acting like you can see this shit like I stream normally. PSN Nico Savage dash RTB. Wait a minute. This is a fucking GR4. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the women say, it's giving I should use this car. Prize money 120% ain't really like. It's not really hitting like that. Especially if I'm in third place. What is 130% third place to no boost first place? That's what I'm saying. I see. It looks like you're not even a Gran Turismo player. You're a Grand Theft Auto player. Played 3 years ago, though. You were just retired. You were like, I'll wait till 6. I'm sorry. I'm going through your games. It is what it is. You know what? I played so much Minecraft that I couldn't play it anymore. I only got 54 hours of it on PS4. I was stuck on it on PS3. Fresh out of high school, when it was hot. Bro, on PS3, if they would log in hours, at least 2,000 hours in Minecraft. Around the same hours in Gran Turismo 7, though. That means you understand what it's like to give your soul to this game. I've been told to get Arc Raiders, but I don't know. Base for that Resident Evil 2. I couldn't keep playing it though. I'm not good at scary games. I beat it, of course. But it's just the anxiety of being chased the whole time. It's like, even though I've beat it, heartbeat pounding too hard, think you finna die. Bro, let me blow my nose. Like, I don't know why I'm usually not stuffy. You said tap me on the shoulder. I got scared. Still reading up. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. PST instead of multiplayer online. Okay. That mods rocks. Try the mods to see if you win. I used the mods that got second. Me too. Oh, here we go again. My thing is, I played Gran Turismo 5 mostly on PS3. A lot on PS4 too. I got hours on that motherfucker, but because I grinded to level 3, like 40, like organically. If you played it as much as I believe you have, you remember back in the day, people used to be able to dupe cars and shit. So before I got into duping cars, me and my then online girlfriend at the time used to grind out Rooftop Rumble on repeat, making that $18,000 on repeat. And you remember it was like before you got your shit modded, when you got to 120 and you were able to get the minigun and shit like that, like it felt really good. So Arc Raiders is okay, but my friends like it more than me. Yeah, I would. If I'm playing it alone, it's like I want to be sad or something. I'd probably most likely ever always only play it with friends. So I think the only reason I used to play Forza is they had the clutch button on the controller. Used to love slipping the clutch for more acceleration. Yeah, Forza did offer like it offered more tuner culture, if that makes sense. I'm ending practice. We're gonna qualify with this car, especially if it's a GR4. How hard could it be? I feel like Forza, you could like engine swap, right? I feel like they just gave more like yeah, Gran Turismo. I do applaud the engine sounds that they have now. You know, before it used to be crazy. People used to say it sounds like vacuums and shit. Gran Turismo actually had me thinking cars sounded like that. But yeah, Forza gave people that high, like, let me go get this small ass 1970s BMW I love. Also Tyler the Creator shit. Give it 1,000 horsepower and a different drivetrain. It really appealed to like car culture a bit more. Gran Turismo does have a bit of sophistication to it. Like, I don't know what to explain that as, but you play it, you know what it is. Car culture is secondary to the experience they want to give. They have like car show culture. You know what? Forza gives me like car meet culture, like people doing burnouts and shit. Gran Turismo gives me pull up to the car show, and some cars you can't touch or even see. You can't even get close to. Roped the fuck off. fucked up right there. Pretty bad. And right there. Edge. Yeah, like a car meet culture versus car show. Ooh. Where Miyazaki at? I knew it. I knew somebody's gonna whip my ass in time. Excuse me, guys. Let me get in there. Why the Japanese driver gotta be so good? Three seconds behind, though. I'll take it. Versus being, actually, seems like I'm always 3 seconds behind. No! Bro, I just fucked up. That would have been a 119 for sure. Fuck it. I feel like I can get it, so let me not let him know I can get it, huh? We'll get it while we're battling to the death. Blow on my nose one more time. Alright, here we go. It didn't help. It's just one of those nights. It get late, it gets stuffy. It's working out outside too, so I should have known this was gonna happen. LA weather's usually not this cold, but you know, shit happens. gonna be honest. I'm not saying this just because the car is way better, but might be able to do something with this car. Just might. Alright, let's get to it. Fuck it. Thank you, appreciate the well off wishes. That gap is like not big at all. .88 tenths. Oh yeah, that's me. I'm on the inside, brother. He's driving aggressively. He said, fuck that you thought you had going on. He's an expert. See, if I wasn't on stream, I hope you understand, I would have politely helped him into the dirt. Especially if it's going to be like this. Sometimes, you know, he just deserves it. He's amazing on this side, though. I don't know what type of extra upgrades this car has, but if I go the speed he's going, look, if I punch it how he's punching it, there's no way. Maybe it's something I don't understand about cornering, but there's no way, brother. So I do that part better. And that's the only part. Over here, I don't stand a chance. I'm coming in fucking second place. Might as well get the 130 bonus. I don't think I have a chance. He eats me on half the track, and I only catch up on one part. Does he have nitrous? Is there something I'm missing here? That car was not that fucking fast when I was driving it. You're right, these cars aren't even fast enough to have traction control now. Bro, fuck off. They trying to tell me I just had an amazing lap. Fucked up right there, I knew it. Fucked up completely. I wasn't getting any closer anyway. Time to start coasting, boys. Spirit broken. The AI got me. Also, I know there's people that are clicking on for complaints. You got to rewind to the beginning. I gave you a whole... I mean, the TLDR is, you know... Actually, I don't even have a TLDR. Just know Polyphony Digital sees us as, you know when you watch Alien and the face huggers? You grab your face, and then they ejaculate in your mouth, and then force you to have their child. That's Polyphony Digital. And we're the ones getting our face hugged, by the way. Just go ahead and block you off me, bro. I powered down. Spirit broken. I got a 13th place on 3-lap new burgering. Alright. Now, I would have started over if I was in 13th place by the end of lap 2. We're starting from the top. But I appreciate the encouragement. Yeah, you're right. Qualifying on that track is unacceptable. But my fault. Yeah, for those who are clicking on for the hate is in the first 10 minutes of the video when I get my mic working. I shared as much unhappiness as I could. We almost there. I'm gonna be honest. I might rest. If you're talking about racing at 1 p.m., I'll be honest. Even though I just said that. I'll let you know if I can or can't. Obviously because baby. But I mean, we'll see. If I'm on, I'm on. I'm not doing anything else. I won't be streaming any other game for real. Unless I'm just streaming from the laptop. Well, you know what? I'll do that one time, but after this. 9 laps. God damn. Wait, 80 stars? How many does this one give you? Bro. I'm sorry, I want this car so bad. Can I buy it? Like, I have to unlock it first, then I can buy it, or can I buy it now? And do the stars count for all? Like, I could do these races also, and the stars still count for down here? Because this is why the $30 was spent. We're going to say that again. This vehicle, not this one, I'm just looking at it, seeing what else is available. This vehicle is why Drewski hands up. The $30 was spent. Absolutely beautiful. I'm assuming the stars pretty sure I can buy one. Hold on. Is it in used or legendary? Let's find out. Actually, I need to buy this before it's gone. You'll never see me buying that for almost $1 million. Might cop this. Never drove that because remember it was $20 million from Gran Turismo 5 up until like the last one. Already bought that. Is it? I just, I just checked the other shit out first, if I'm being honest. No other reason than that. Nope. So you gotta unlock it first. Damn. Is this an ambulance? Free. That's a... Why do we have this? I don't think I've seen this shit. I bought this. This was already crazy in its own right. But I bought it because I wanted to say, hey, we can try to get one of these in real life. A big old van. I think this shit's only sold in Japan. Where's the... Yeah. I'm like, oh, can I get one of these? Big ass van. I guess it's only in Japan. This is crazy, though. I'm going to get one just because it's free, obviously. But that is a slap in the face. That's like a quick grab of your balls. One punch to them. They edited it and designed this car for us. They didn't force us to have it. But they forced it in our game, which is bad enough. What is this, the F686? This is from Gran Turismo 3, right? It's not the same colors, but to me, this is F686, F94S. This kind of looks like the F90. Maybe this is like a F6 or F94H. This looks like the F90. I don't know if y'all remember that. You got to be old to remember shit like that. But yeah, I think you have to unlock it first. So let's try the muscle cars out. We're only trying because you asked. Oh man, they got you with some beef. Damn. They say it's fast, but I don't think I've used this car since Sport, maybe. Let's try it out. Shit better not be difficult to handle, huh? Yeah. I'm just gonna do it with qualifying. I mean, it's Laguna Seca. We should all understand this track at this point. Been doing that shit since the AI used to spin out around the corner. Alright. I'm about to say make sure my traction control on. Got me fucked up thinking I'm gonna go zero traction control on this one. You know what, let me try it just one time on the outlap. Hold on. Oh, okay, it ain't too bad. Hold on. Might be doable. That ain't too bad. It's really not kicking out like that. Yeah, you can accelerate without dying. I would do zero traction if I had like a steering wheel. Yeah, see how I saved myself? Yeah, I think you can. It's doable in this vehicle. I don't know about the Rampage. I'd prefer to, like, if I could put the right amount of pressure on the pedal. Whoa, oh, buddy! I thought I braked on time. I probably haven't driven on a wheel since like Gran Turismo 4 though, so I can't pretend like I really know what it's like. It was a car convention way back in the day we went to. They had Gran Turismo 4 set up with a wheel. Alright, come on, big bro. This is a bit different than handling a slow-ass car. This is like driving a stick of salami, you know what I'm saying? I know my time is going to be awful. I'm gonna have to brake extremely early. Half a second off, that's what you get. Oh yeah, I see people popping in and out, brother. I know y'all don't hear me complaining, but you might have to dip into the beginning of the video. And then you're gonna see me when laser popped up, like, hey, don't leave yet. Don't leave so soon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I only said that because I didn't expect anyone to pop up when I went live for Gran Turismo. If I'm doing something like Fight Night or streaming from the PC, we get a few guys here and there. But just a straight raw PS4 stream, I'm gonna say PS5 stream. The Gran Turismo of all games? I mean, the Power Pack bus really got the community, buzzing a little bit. Okay, my times are fucked. You said the pedals are good, the wheel so violent tries to escape it. It's rough. I'm impressed with how you're recovering the ass end, honestly. Well, that's because I'm used to driving FR. I have to do that with the Corvette and the Viper all the time. So that's why, some cars are excessive as fuck, though. We're not going to say it's possible with all cars. Some vehicles is just a no. 9th place. Only by 3 seconds, though. That's how I see it personally, though. Like, when you're driving an FR, you gotta ease your way into it. Drive cars that are a little easier to drive as an FR. I think a Viper is an entry-level FR. In the game, that is. In real life, you shit your pants. No. That's one thing. Those are one of those things where it's fuck no, thank you. I appreciate you asking. Because remember the last for the super license, the last test is with the formula, and I tried it. I did it on some parts though, because you just cannot get the same kick from the vehicle. So literally, while I'm doing the test, I'm switching between 1, 2, and 3 or 0. Some parts where it's like, okay, I can ease up a little bit here. I turn it to 0, and I go from there. Some parts I'm like, all right, let me slide that bitch up to 2 real quick. You literally have to. Heavy-handed on the pedal with this controller, because I use the sticks to drive. My right analog is my acceleration and brake. Tenth place is where I start. 10th place is where I finish, baby. Went to 0. Let's see. If I spin out, it's gonna say stream ended. It's gonna say be snuggled up under the covers. Bro driving hella aggressive. Alright, see, look, no, he set himself up for that one. I cannot take credit for destroying him. Bro tried to cut me off like we were in traffic. He got his ass out the way. He didn't want to die the same way Pac-Man did just then, did he? This is doable. Next time you're doing a muscle car race, if you haven't already finished all your shits, try this. No traction control. You'll see it's not that bad. I recommend this. If you're gonna drive an FR, drive this bitch. No traction control. Look at that. Skirted through there. And you know that part's that, you know, usually fucks the FR in the ass. Oh, wait, never mind. It's first lap. This car is beautiful though. I wish you could give cars like you used to. I got 2 of them. This shit boys. Whoa. Second off the best. Now, if I just qualified, it might have been alright. Well, I am getting tired. Eyes getting crunchy as hell. See, I even touched a bit of sand and didn't die there. Solid little FR we got going here. I'm just staring at the screen. At the ass of this car in front of me. I don't use none of the advanced driver tactics. Remember I seen one guy say what he pays attention to while he's driving. I only do it sometimes, like if I'm in open road. Not open road, but first place, then I really lock in. But if I'm behind somebody, I dead ass just trail them and try to cut off time at what they're doing. Alright, for sure, because, hey, look, I'll respond after this. I gotta say, I gotta preserve a little brain strength. Can't die at the end, you know. This is very important. Almost shit pants, huh? So it'd be cool. See you in the stream tomorrow. I'm not plugging, just gonna stream anyway and see you. You seem cool, man. No, I appreciate it. I mean, you can plug yourself. I think as smaller YouTubers, that shit is necessary, you know? It's not like when you know, when people get big, all they think about is how to eat clout off each other. But when you're smaller, it's a what is the word? Not about to say consecutive push, but like it's like a group thing. Only when egos and weird shit gets involved do people like where that shit goes out the window. That wasn't bad, but that does take a lot of focus though. Like a lot of fucking focus. All right. That's been a great stream. Appreciate. I said appreciate. Holy shit. That's how you know I'm tired. About to say appreciate. And shout out to Laser. For anybody that checks this out on the replay, give him a sub. Give his next stream a like. Give me a like. That's kind of the issue I have. I don't ask for likes as a YouTuber or even subs. I should do that more. Yeah, man. I be chilling. I just chill and talk shit on occasion. It happens. Other than that, we might stream tomorrow. We might not. It is Sunday. We'll see. Oh, shit. Hold on. Before we go. Hold on. I'm sorry, man. Let me see when the Browns play. I'm a Shedeur Sanders fan. I'm sorry. If he's on at 1, it's at 10. I don't know when the game will end. We'll see. I'll keep you in the loop. All right, then. Appreciate you for showing up. Much love. We out of here. Peace.